Hi guys, I'm not sure if I'm here or not. My internet is playing up today. Can you all hear me and see me? I've just done an emergency phone call to Kitty. Hopefully this is working. It's telling me I'm live. It's telling me you're here. Are we all okay? Not working for me. I've tried on various devices. I can see you. Hello, Helen. Hopefully everyone else can. Alicia, thank you. Angela, thank you. Lovely. Cheryl, amazing. Joe, thank you. Okay, we are here. What a panic start to a Saturday. Right, okay. So I'm nearly there. Forget the countdown. We've already had all of that. Any of you who were early enough, I'm not sure if the first video carried on going or not. And my husband John walked in halfway through to come and say goodbye because they were taking the dogs out. And I was like, oh, by the way, we're live. So you might have got a sneak peek of him as well. I hope you're all okay. Happy Saturday. Sorry about all the mix up to begin with. Had to restart my computer and all sorts. Okay, hugs and kisses. Much needed today. This is what we're going to be making, the beautiful new Opaline beads. Now, if you saw Kitty on Wednesday on Create and Craft TV, then you will have seen some of these kits, really popular. So she hasn't really left me much stock for today, actually. If you didn't get them, didn't have a chance to get them, then now is your chance. So on the category today, we actually have, just love technology, Angela. I know. Oh, hi, Mum. What are you doing here? Hope you're okay. Mum's a bit poorly. She was down at hospital last night, so I think she's just waiting for, probably killing a bit of time in the waiting room, watching this. So we're sending lots of love. Okay, so hopefully you will be able to go and get some amazing deals. I'm going to show you very quickly. I mean, I'm dubious to test this on the website, but hey, let's try. What's the worst that can happen this morning, eh? Okay, let's have a little look. So over on the website, you've got some beautiful kits that Kitty has put together. So you have your hugs and kisses. As you can see, if you just want to make one bracelet, you can actually pop in, have a little look. This blue is incredible. I'm going to show you all of these live in a moment. £6.50 down to £5.50. It's just what stock we have left from telly, so there isn't too much. Hop on over now before we get started. So you've got blue, champagne, cream, lilac hue, which is beautiful, pink, and then you've also got a bundle. So if you do want all 5 colours, that's from £30 down to £17.99. Amazing deals today. And then, of course, if you just want the PDF download, then that's £1.99 and you can have your full set of instructions. Okay, let's get started. Right, so with any luck, bit of a hope and a prayer today. Right, we look like we're set up. Okay, so you've got beautiful colours. As you can see, the Opaline bracelet, the Opaline beads have the most beautiful shine to them. These are the ones where in the warehouse, I don't know if you saw a little video that I put up quite some time ago. In one light, some of them kind of look a completely different colour, and then you'll kind of walk from one side of the warehouse to the other, and where the light changes from natural to the overhead lights, they just look completely different. I think this one is my favourite. That's the lilac. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Really nice magnetic clasps as well. They sit really beautifully. Magnetic clasps, as you know, are super easy to put on. Okay, so these are our gorgeous colours. I'll leave some of these up here so that you can see them. And we'll get started. I'm not sure which one to do today. I think I might do the lilac because I absolutely love it. And as you can see, I'm just going to start the whole thing from beginning to end. Now, you will get your monofilament. Monofilament is almost like a clear, it looks like a stretch elastic, but it doesn't have any give in it. So it's a clear thread that we can use. I've got about 1.5 meters, and the very base is right angle weave. So it's a double strand that we're going to start weaving and crossing over through. So nice little kind of figure of 8s. So I've got 2 easy eye needles here. Now, easy eye needles, the whole body of the needle actually opens up like so, which makes threading on your needle onto your threads super easy. And to begin with, that's a bit too long, I'm going to move down my tail. So I've got quite a long tail. So the reason we've got so much, I don't ever normally work with more than an arm span, which is just over 1 meter. But with something like this, we don't actually want to reconnect our threads. So I've got a needle on both sides. Oh, Carol, she said she was going to say the sound is not too good today, and then she realised she hadn't put hearing aids in. Carol, it sounds like you're having the kind of day that I'm having. I hope it gets better. Lucy says, lovely bundle. I've made one of these bracelets. Love making it. Question, what size are the beads used? I will have to have a look. We've got 3mm pearls. Testing me now. Let me just go and 1 sec and I will open this up and have a little look. We've got 8mm glass pearls, or your 8mm Opaline, I should say, which are these ones, which give you a lovely base foundation. We've got the 4mm crystals and the 3mm pearls, and the clasp is one of our 12s. So there we go. And Jade says, oh heck, I just bought the blue and the champagne. Beautiful, you're gonna love them. Okay. Oh, I can see Kitty's here. Hi, Kitty. Sorry for the emergency panic phone call. I was like, hi, morning, darling. Internet's not working. Don't know what to do. Oh, dear. But we're all good now. Okay, so I shouldn't be using these ones. They're my wire cutters. Okay, so I'm just going to take a few of my glass pearls, and then we're also going to take some of the lovely crystals. And first of all, we're going to make a beautiful foundation stitch using right angle weave. Really versatile stitch. And Kitty's actually used really similar ones like these. If you've been joining like the creation stations, she's doing sort of a little right angle weave with some miracle beads a few days back. It's a really handy technique to actually master. So with my clasp, I'm going to bring this through right into the middle. So I'm going to thread it onto just one needle, and it's a bit annoying because monofilament thread is practically invisible. Great for weaves like these. Not so great when I'm trying to teach you because you can't see the thread paths, but we'll have a go and we'll see how we are. So thread on your clasp right into the middle, and then I'm going to add on one of my crystals and one of my 3mm pearls, and that will go onto this side all the way down, and the same on the other side. And I'll bring you up the bracelet in a moment to show you. On this one, not only am I going to add my crystal and my pearl, but I'm also going to add one of my Opaline glass beads. Look at the shine on these. I just think the colour is beautiful. Simon just said, have you tried turning it off and on again? And do you know what? That's exactly what fixed it. After that was going to be a kick. Or a throw out the window. Turning it on and off again just seems to solve everything, doesn't it? I think it was my computer just having a go slow day because my internet was actually fine. Okay, so as you can see here, I've got my clasp, crystals and pearls on either side. Opaline is on my left, so I'm going to take my right needle and I'm going to pass that through the same bead going in the opposite direction. And can you see now that's given me a lovely tight little cluster around the clasp, and this is now going to give me the very beginning. I have trouble threading monofilament, says Lorraine. So have you tried it on these Easy Eye needles? It's really, really simple. Does the pattern come in the kit, Sheila? Yes, it does. So you will get your instructions with your individual colour options, or in the main bundle, or if you've already got beads and you just want the pattern, pop that PDF in there as well. But everything is a complete kit. Camille says, I did say good morning earlier, but I had to keep refreshing away. Hi, Sarah. Good morning, Camille. I hope you all enjoyed your memory wire bracelets yesterday. They were super popular, really love them. I'm actually going to make up the other two colours today as well, so that I can share that with you online. Okay, so it's now just a pat and repeat for this lovely base foundation. Oh, Lucy says, I told my hubby I wouldn't spend for a whole week, and now I've just bought for the last 3 days. Well, Lucy, we know that there are good deals. Maybe don't tell him how much you're spending, tell him how much you're saving. Is that a better way to go about it? Oh. Now, it's now going to be a pat and repeat. So onto one strand, and I'm just going to shorten down this tail a little bit because it's a little bit too big. So I'm just going to pull that through my Easy Eye needle. The monofilament, especially when they are on spools, come, of course, wrapped up. So it does give them quite a curl. Now, what I found really useful when I used to work with monofilament quite a lot, if you warm it, you'll actually straighten it out. So get like a bowl, put some warm water in it and just pop it in, and it will actually get rid of a lot of those coils, those springs. Can you see here how springy it is when it comes off of the spool? So if you actually warm it up, you can straighten it out, and that's going to make it act a lot more like a normal thread. So when you're pulling things through, it's not going to all coil up. Question, should there have been a pattern sheet in Sarah Payne's hematite necklace pack? I wouldn't have said so, Sharon. No, it'll just be the make along video, like we normally do when they're just designs that we're showing you how to use the beads with. So no, I wouldn't have said so. Okay, so on to each of our threads, complete pattern repeat. We're going to go a 3mm pearl, and then one of our larger, and then another 3mm pearl. And what you can do with this pattern is you can actually pre-thread all of your beads onto one strand, and then you can cross over afterwards. I'll show you that as we go, because sometimes it makes it a little bit quicker. So we want our beads on the sides, like so. So this is going to come all the way up the side. Onto this one, I'm going to add an extra large bead, because that is going to be my crossover each time. I'm just keeping these strands out of the way. It's up to you whether you work kind of left-handed or right-handed. What I tend to do, because I've got like a spongy surface, when I'm bringing it through, I'll pull that needle through and then just embed it on the other side so that I always know which side is going to come through first. So when I've pulled this through, I've already got my needle embedded in my mat. So can you see now that's giving me that lovely base? And we're just going to continue and continue and continue in exactly the same way. So it does give you quite a large base because they are 8mm. Have a look here. So you can see the whole base is just made up of all of these little sections. And then you just keep on going. So we will do, again, turning it around. So I'll bead away from me, if that makes sense, but I'll cross over towards me. Just makes it a bit easier. So onto one, we're going to go our 3mm pearl, our larger bead, a 3mm pearl, and bring that through all the way down. Probably should have warmed this one up so I could show you how straight it will go. And then just make sure that your clasp is always staying in the middle. And then on your other one, we're going to go 3mm pearl, larger bead, 3mm pearl, so exactly the same, but one extra, because that's our crossy over bead. Lorna, is the opaline glass, is the opaline glass or a semi-precious gemstone? It has a pretty glow. So it is glass, but made to look like semi-precious. So it's a lot more inexpensive, but you still get the amazing finish, just like you would with an opal. If we were going to make this kit out of opals, it certainly wouldn't be £5, that's for sure. So it's a nice alternative. Okay, pulling these through, crossing on over, getting that tail all the way through. Oh, have I gone through it in the same direction? No. I think it's one of those days where if anything can go wrong, it's going to. I might even just go back to bed when I'm finished for you guys. Shall I go back to bed and then just start again later? It might be a good idea. Okay, so as you can see, it's going to start to grow really quickly. Now, I'm not going to make the entire thing, but we'll get going a good old way down, and then we can start to do little crossovers. Because it's a pattern repeat, it's just one that you can sit down, get involved in without having to kind of get too engrossed in it, which is really nice. So Diane, your kits will make one whole bracelet. You will have leftover beads as well, obviously depending on the size that you want to make. But if you go for the main set, then you're going to get all 5. So pushing this down, and I certainly don't think they look like £5 bracelets, that's for sure. So pearl, your larger bead, pearl, and of course, because this is my crossover side, we're going to add on one more larger one. Good morning, Jane. Hi, Debbie. Good morning, everyone. Lindsay says, morning, Sarah and Kitty and everyone. Bit late, as I didn't get the notification today. Lindsay, we had techie dramas. That's why, I'm afraid. Somewhere out there, there is probably the start of the video that my husband then walked into. He was mortified. He didn't realise we do these countdown clocks now. Walked in to come and say goodbye. Poked his head onto the screen thinking he was being funny. And I said, we are live. They can all see you. He was mortified. So somewhere out there, there's one of those. Then it started again. Then it started again. And then I lost you. And then we came back. So don't worry. If any of you have missed it, obviously, once this uploads onto our page, you'll be able to go back and see. And here was me only put up a post a few days ago about all of the kind of bloopers and things that go wrong. And you're at the mercy of technology, aren't you, when you do stuff like this? Okay, little pearl. So as you can see, without having to concentrate too much, you can keep on growing this. I'm still chatting away to you all. These pearls, with the 3mm pearls, these are the same ones that we were using yesterday. Oh, take care, Margaret. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully you'll get a chance to catch up later. Because they are the 3mm pearls, they're a little bit trickier sometimes. I just find that it's easier picking them up sometimes rather than going all the way through. Okay. Crossing that over and bringing it through. With something like this, just take your time with it. Don't get into a big old mess. Now I've got my needles kind of an arm span away from me, so I kind of tighten them up a bit, pop them into the mats. It's called life. Yes, Lindsay, it is. My manic life. So keep them at about an arm span. Oh, Camille says, I did say hi to John earlier. Goodness knows where the comment went. I'm sure, I'm hoping, or he probably hopes that little bit of video has disappeared. Oh, funny. Okay, so keep them an arm span apart, because then you're always going to keep those threads a little bit further away, and it's just going to keep you a bit neater. So don't be worried about working with monofilament. It is easy. It's just one of those materials that you kind of have to get used to. But again, like I said yesterday, just make it easier for yourself. Sometimes if you're struggling with things or you're finding you're a bit fingers and thumbs, find a new way to work with it. And as the foundation of the bracelet actually grows, everything becomes that little bit easier. So onto one strand again, just this lovely base. What time is it? 20 past. We're not doing too badly. Might be able to get most of it done. We'll make a teeny tiny one. And then crossing over. And through we go. Like so. So it gives you a really lovely base. I think we'll just go in and do the little kisses now. So the reason these are called Hugs and Kisses, they've been around for years and years and years. And I think they're adorable. The reason they're called Hugs and Kisses is because these, you know, in like text speech, an O is a hug and a kiss is obviously the X. So these are your base O's. I don't even know who came up with the original design all that time ago, but it's super cute. So these are your O's on the base. And now we're going to go over and we're going to give kisses up on top. So we're going to have, make a Barbie-sized one, says Teresa. This may well be. It'll probably fit around like the dog's leg or something. Obviously, I'm not going to put it on the dog. Oh, Chef says she's pretty sure she's going to get a knickers in a twist for this one. You'll be absolutely fine. Just keep those extended arms with your threads and you're all good. Okay, so what you would do when you get back to this side is you would finish in exactly the same way as you have here. So coming out of your 8mm bead, just as we are here now, you would add on 1 pearl, 1 crystal, go through the other side of your clasp, and then another crystal and another pearl and cross back through. So you would then be in the position, and what we're going to do now is cross up and over. So you can just about see the thread there, crossing up and over. At least if I do this without attaching my clasp on, when I get a bit more time later, I can just keep on going and I can extend that bracelet through. Okay, so now we're going to add on our lovely hugs. Our kisses. Adding on our lovely kisses. And we're going to go up and over. So we're going to pop on a 3mm pearl, one of our lovely crystals, a 3mm pearl, another crystal, and a 3mm pearl. And then bring these all the way down to the bottom. And we're going to cross over through. So I'm going to keep this nice and tight by wrapping that tail around my finger. We're going to cross over the top here and we're going to go down through that crossover bead again. Like so. And that's going to give me that lovely little switch over on top. And we'll do the same on the other side. So we'll go for a 3mm pearl, our crystal. Now I don't need my other 3mm pearl on this one because we're going to cross over through. So taking the pearl that is already in the middle of your lovely little kiss, we're going to go through. So just like we cross over with the Opaline, and I'm just going to pull this up ever so slightly so I can get my needle all the way through. Don't worry, I think the great thing, why I like using monofilament, the great thing is that because it's a little bit slidey sometimes, you can pick up your work, you can tighten up tension, you can correct quite a few things pretty easily. And I really like that because it's not, you can't pierce through it. So if you always, for example, crossing over through beads like this, if you're always piercing your thread, try and do this with monofilament because of course you can't pierce it, so it makes it super easy to work with. So can you see now we're going to start adding on. Sarah, you need to go through the clasp before you turn back around. Yes, thank you, Kitty. We know. We know. I'm gonna, because we're short on time, I'm not gonna make the whole thing. So we can go on and add the rest of ours later. I'm guessing she missed the bit and wasn't listening when I said how to attach your clasp on. Okay, so now we're going to add on our next little cluster. And again, it's just a lovely little pattern repeat. So we're going to pop on our pearl, crystal, pearl, another crystal and another pearl. Yes, there is the PDF pattern with the kit. Sorry, yes, if someone else is asking again. So with your main kits, you'll either get your individual colours, in which case you'll get your PDF pattern included in there. Or if you go for the big colour bundle, which has all 5 of them, you'll also get your instructions in there. The instructions are just there in case you've already got materials, you know what you would like to work with. And then, of course, you can have the complete pattern. So 1 pearl, 1 crystal, crossing over through that pearl. I'm just going to shut the door because they've all come back from a dog walk. Oh, he's already shut it. Oh, he must have done it behind me. I've got a feeling I'm going to have very wet husband, child and dogs because it is pouring down here today. I don't know what you guys are like. Because we missed the timer, we missed our little weather report from everybody, didn't we? It's pretty miserable here. But I have an entire day of sorting out the house and crafting. So I don't mind it being wet and rainy out there at all. I think they make for perfect crafting days. Okay, let's bring these ones down. So again, just crossing over through those pearls and coming back through. And your monofilament, like I said, it is nice and easy to work with. Just make sure that you don't pull anything too tightly before you check there aren't any knots in it, obviously. But if you do get in a bit of a pickle, it's a lot easier to undo than a normal thread. So it's actually quite a nice place to start with your weaving. Oh, grey and sunny where you are, Camille. Overcast and miserable in Hillingdon. Oh, I don't know where that is. Okay, let's do a couple more and then I'm going to leave you all to have a lovely Saturday. We'll bring these through because I can tell my house is going to start getting noisy in a minute. Oh, it sounds like you all have good crafting and beading days up ahead of you as well. Here we go. Let's do this last one. And I think we have given you a good little taster of your Hugs and Kisses bracelets. They are easy to do. They are pattern repeats, which I think are always a good pattern to work with because it's nothing that's gonna challenge you too much. On days like these, you can just curl up and bead away. Tell you on in the background, get a nice film on. When are we going to start watching Christmas films? Do we need Halloween to finish first? I'm actually making a little headdress today out of my Forever Flowers for a pumpkin, as you do. That's what my crafting is involving today, and also getting ready for tomorrow's video. So tomorrow we are back with macrame. I actually have some beautiful Rivoli connectors that we are going to add into that as well. Come on, you naughty pearl. Really beautiful Rivoli connectors that we've got in the middle, and some lovely little macrame techniques. So that's going to be a really nice one as well. Hopefully we will get off to a smoother start tomorrow. Okay, so you can see just how easy it is. I'm hoping this has given you a lovely little taster of our Hugs and Kisses kits. Don't forget there are 5 colours, all available. I have a Christmas jumper on already. I needed something to cheer me up. Oh, Angela, I was thinking about this the other day. I might put my tree up in November. I think I'm just going to do it. Already watching Christmas films on Sony. Oh, I'm so glad you're all like me. Do you get the clasps in the big kit, please? Yes, you'll get 5 of them. So all of the kits actually have a different colour clasp on there. I will show you. Okay, guys, so that's how easy it is. I'm hoping that has given you a lovely little taster of the pattern. Seen, obviously, the beautiful effects that you'll be achieving. So you've got your blue. Actually, let me look up the exact colours because I know that a lot of you are going to want to see it in the flesh. Let me just doodly beads. Rather than showing you on there again because I don't even want to touch the screen. It'll break. Okay, so this is your blue. That comes obviously with your gorgeous crystals and the 3mm pearls blue opaline, and then your hematite magnetic clasp, which is fabulous. Champagne, come off, is this one. So you've got almost like the more clear opal. It's not quite opal, but it's just that frosted kind of finish. Which is really lovely. Oh, you've all been watching Christmas films. Right, that's it. I'm going to do that today. I'm putting them on. They're always just feel-good films, aren't they? Need that today. So you've got the gorgeous champagne crystals in there as well, and your 3mm crystal pearls. That comes with the rhodium finish, so it's not the bright silver, it's the rhodium. Cream, I love this. I think this is going to look gorgeous with some of my winter jumpers actually. So cream opaline, you've got the champagne glass in there as well, slightly more of a silk crystal, and that is going to come with gold. Completely unrelated, but can you recommend a grey-green bead colour for making eucalyptus? We do have, so if you go onto the website, if you go 76 days until Christmas, right, that's it. I'm getting my jumpers out and putting the films on. I am doing autumnal and pumpkin crafts today, but that's it. I'm going to get in the Christmas mood. That is your cream, and then your lilac hue, which is absolutely beautiful. That's the one that we've been working on. So you have the lovely lilac hue base, a grey pearl, and then of course your beautiful lilac crystals. That comes with your bright silver clasp. So if you're going for the main pack, you're going to get all of those clasps, and then pink, which is just so pretty and delicate. Beautiful pastel baby pinks. And then you'll get your rose gold clasp as well. Obviously, my favourite. So there we go, guys. So you're going to get all of your kits, all of your patterns, absolutely everything you need. I think they will make beautiful Christmas presents. Really lovely. The beads look really special. So it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I am back tomorrow, 10 o'clock. And we are doing macrame tomorrow. So macrame, some beautiful Rivoli connectors, and we'll get making some lovely bracelets. Again, great for gifts or rainy day crafts like today. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for bearing with me at the beginning with all the little techie whoopsies. But hopefully we will be okay at the very end when it's all uploaded onto the website. Fingers crossed. I'm pretty sure we will be all right. I'll make sure that all of the little videos at the very beginning won't actually make it on there. Amazing. Wait, I just saw a comment about the actual type of knot to use. You can just do overhand knots. You are going to have to secure your monofilament with glue, because it is slippy slidey. So you can actually tie surgeon's knots like we would with stretch elastic, because the thing is with with a reef knot, when you push it together it comes apart, but when it's pulled apart it's actually stronger. So a lot of the time with my monofilament I'll actually tie a surgeon's knot, because that's like a reinforced reef knot. You can just do quite a few overhand knots. The holes within your opaline glass are larger, so you could even do probably 2, if not 3 overhand knots, put some glue on, and then just pull those into a bead to secure it into place, and then we'll be good. Okay, thank you all so much. I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks for bearing with me today. See you tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock for lovely macrame. And when I finish some of these today, I'll pop a little picture up so you can have a little sneak peek as well. Take care, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye.